Wouldn't it be great?
Yeah!
If you invented a special potion that turned anybody into Rachel Hunter, the supermodel.
Ralph, would you take me for a walk?
Cool.
Ralph, we gotta work all weekend.
All weekend.
And your special potion turned ordinary beer in a can into Keystone, Keystone Light, and Keystone Dry, specially lined for really smooth
Bottle beer taste. Ralph, mind if I join your party?
Sure, Bert.
Come on over.
Wouldn't that be great?
It's 93 pickup sell-down time at your Mullinax Ford regional superstores. It's the best time of year to buy your new pickup. Mullinax has 565 F-Series to move out by October 1st. And to save you time and money, we've reduced our prices and we're offering 5.9 F-Series financing. That means just $175 a month is all you need to pay for the world's best-selling pickup. That's right, just $175 a month. The selection will go down, the prices won't. Hurry to the big 93 pickup sell-down at Mullinax Ford, East in Wickliffe, West in Amherst, South in Canton.
$100,000. Now there are twice as many drawings, twice as many winners every week in Buckeye 5. On average, a dozen people will win $100,000 this week, and a dozen next week, and the week after that. Now with 4 weekday drawings, there are more $100,000 winners all over Ohio. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of money. It's the easiest big win ever.
I think, tonight's game brought to you by Sherwin-Williams Paint Stores. The pros know. Ask Sherwin-Williams. By Keystone, Keystone Light, and Keystone Dry. And by Mullinax Ford, your regional Ford superstore. East in Wickliffe, West in Amherst, South in Canton. Ed Mullinax Ford, the official car dealer of the Cleveland Browns. Leroy Horton.
Any professional painter will tell you that if you want results like these, you gotta know the tricks of the trade. You gotta ask Sherwin-Williams. Now, these are guys you can trust. They've got good paint, good price, good advice. Guaranteed. Want to know something? I didn't paint this house. The guy that lives there did. Hey, fella, nice job. This guy knows what the pros know. Ask Sherwin-Williams.
Snookums, I want real home cooking.
Got it.
No, I want the new home cooking dinners from just $4.99 at Big Boy. Bone-in grilled ham steak. Tasty meatloaf like Mom used to make.
Just like Mom.
No, I want a new home cooking dinner starting at just $4.99. Tender, juicy pot roast, meaty mini spare ribs. I want Big Boy.
Big boy.
Get him off me.
Hi, I'm Doug Dieken. Did you know that you can win free Browns tickets at your nearby convenient food mart store? We're sending over 600 winners to the Browns Dog Pound with free game tickets and an exclusive Cleveland Browns souvenir. So enter to win at Convenient Food Mart today. And before every Browns game, make that pregame stop at Convenient Food Mart for your favorite snacks and beverages.
Wouldn't it be great if you were stranded on a desert island with a beautiful woman named Betty?
Cool.
And while scouting the island, you were suddenly surrounded.
You.
But then they noticed your shoes.
You. Great one. Booga, booga.
So they gave you gifts.
Keystone.
Keystone Light, and Keystone Dry. Specially lined for really smooth.
Bottle beer taste in can. Waiting time.
Wouldn't that be great?
Next fantasy. Next fantasy.
Don't forget to follow the Browns this season on WMMS and WHK, the flagship radio stations of the Cleveland Browns. Join Doug Dieken and Gib Shanley, who's substituting for Neb Chandler, who's recuperating from surgery, each week for exciting Browns action. Neb, we wish you a very speedy recovery, partner. See top thoroughbreds from across the country compete next Saturday in one of Ohio's richest races, the $150,000 Budweiser Breeders' Cup at Thistledown. And you may win in our instant win game all next Saturday at Cleveland's fastest game in town, Thistledown.
Bet the 5 horse. Tell me, bet the 5 horse. That's the only horse that wins. 5.
Dear Midas, after getting an outrageous estimate at my dealer, I came back to your shop. Your mechanics,
John, Jim,
Ron,
Robert,
gave me a free estimate, stayed late to finish the job, and even pointed out that my brake pads were under warranty, saving me a lot. I was so thankful for not being taken advantage of. I bought them all lunch the next day. Thank you, Sarah Acco.
Browns Radio, a dynamic duo. Catch all of the Browns' 1993 campaign on WMMS and WHK. Join WHK's Dan Coughlin and Tom Cousineau for the NFL's most complete pregame show.
Tune to WMMS for a live rock and roll tailgate party with me, Mark Munch Bishop.
Follow Browns action with Nev Chandler and Doug Dieken. After every game, catch WHK's Casey Coleman, Dan Coughlin, and Tom Cousineau for postgame analysis. Browns Radio, a dynamic duo, exclusively on WMMS and WHK.
Here's your wager, here's your win. Lady Luck, rise again.
This Saturday at Thistledown, catch some of the nation's top horses as they battle it out in the $150,000 Budweiser Breeders' Cup. It's one of the biggest races of the year.
Plus, play the instant win game Saturday, and you could win one of over 500 prizes, including diamond pendants and dining gift certificates. This Saturday at Thistledown.
Here's your wager, here's your win. Lady Luck, rise again.
This Saturday at Thistledown.
Change your late-night viewing habits this fall when Arsenio Hall comes to Fox 19. Get busy with Arsenio beginning September 6th at midnight, only on Fox 19. Jim Mueller and Paul McGuire with you from the Sky Dome in Toronto. The Patriots.
Buckle up, Cleveland. It's Brown season. No airbags. No brakes. So fasten your seatbelts, folks. The Browns are back in the driver's seat.
Thank you. Can you change to 20? Can't. Free agency.
Tonight, he's got a rifle. Police rush to the aid of a rookie cop faced with a deadly gunman.
At a special time on Fox 19.
They speed down neighborhood streets at over 100 miles an hour.
What a rush!
And as the number of street racers grows, so do the fatalities. Police say this 18-year-old rear-ended a family of 4. To many, it's murder, but to racers, it's the ultimate rush.
I'm gonna be racing until the day I die.
On a special day and time.
If you want big savings, don't go to your bank. Go to Finast and save 4 ways. Guaranteed value generic brands, Finast brand, national brands, sensational brand. There, that ought to increase your interest.
Save on value packs of Western-style pork ribs, only 88 cents per pound. Punch snack pack pudding, all varieties, only 98 cents. And this week, Ultra Tide liquid or powder laundry detergent is only $5.99.
Your store, for all the finest reasons, including more ways to save.
Tonight's game brought to you by Midas, by the Midas way, the way it should be, and by Ohio Lottery. Play Super Lotto. You can win hundreds, thousands, even millions. We start the second quarter with the Browns leading 3-0. Second and 7, the ball at the New England 38.
Hazy sunshine this afternoon, high close to yesterday's 96 downtown.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer battery. It keeps going and going and going.
$100,000. Now there are twice as many drawings, twice as many winners every week in Buckeye 5. On average, a dozen people will win $100,000 this week, and a dozen next week, and the week after that. Now with 4 weekday drawings, there are more $100,000 winners all over Ohio. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of money. It's the easiest big win ever.
Tonight's game brought to you by Continental Airlines. One airline can make a difference. And by Villechaize, America's freshest dog food. And don't forget to register to become the Hills Top Dog for a day. One top dog will be drawn each week to win a Browns outfit, 4 tickets to a Browns game, and an opportunity to visit the field. Pick up your entry blanks at all participating Hills department stores. And this is Troy Brown with the kick out to the 10. A flag is...
Wouldn't it be great if you invented a special potion that turned anybody into Rachel Hunter, the supermodel?
Ralph, would you take me for a walk?
Cool.
Ralph, we gotta work all weekend.
All weekend.
And your special potion turned ordinary beer in a can into Keystone, Keystone Light, and Keystone Dry, specially lined for really smooth
bottle beer taste. Ralph, mind if I join your party?
Sure, Bert. Come on over. Wouldn't that be great?
It's 93 sell-down time at your Mullinax Ford Regional Superstore, and it's the best time to buy a car, buy a truck for just $150 a month. That's right. To save you time and money, we're offering 5/9 financing, which means you can own this 93 Ranger XLT with all this equipment, or the 93 Tempo GL equipped the way America likes it, including airbag safety. Mullinax offers you great selections of Tempos and Rangers, so buy a car, buy a truck, just $150 a month during the 93 sell-down at Mullinax Ford, East in Wickliffe, West in Amherst, South in Canton.
We all start here and end up here. But in the meantime, most of us want to get from here all the way to here, and then here, and maybe here. Don't forget here. Who knows, you might even get here, at which point you might want to put something here. Yep, it sure is a long way from here to here, which is exactly why we're here. National City Bank. We're going the distance for you.
Dear Midas, my brakes were making a terrible squeaky noise. I brought my car to your competitor, and without any inspection, he said,
"You need new brakes."
Then I went to Midas. Your manager...
Hi, I'm Tom Kirshner.
...had a thorough inspection done and said,
"You don't need new brakes. The squeaking noise is caused by brake dust."
Such honesty is refreshing in the time of auto repair rip-offs. Yours truly, Frank J. Ruder.
Browns Radio, a dynamic duo. Catch all of the Browns' 1993 campaign on WMMS and WHK. Join WHK's Dan Coughlin and Tom Cousineau for the NFL's most complete pregame show.
Tune to WMMS for a live rock and roll tailgate party with me, Mark Munch Bishop.
Follow Browns action with Nev Chandler and Doug Dieken. After every game, catch WHK's Casey Coleman, Dan Coughlin, and Tom Cousineau for postgame analysis. Browns Radio, a dynamic duo, exclusively on WMMS and WHK.
There you see some baseball games from earlier today. Both the Blue Jays and the Yankees winning, and Chicago leading Kansas City in the 4th. And Cleveland leading Texas 7-3. Keystone Light bringing you this baseball recap on the scoreboard here. Chicago beating San Francisco in the National League. Atlanta battling Cincinnati in the 5th. And St. Louis over Montreal in the top of the 2nd. All those scores brought to you by Keystone Light and Keystone Beer.
If there's one thing a professional painter can say to a do-it-yourselfer, it's this. Don't do it yourself. Get some help. Ask Sherwin-Williams. The answer? Good paint, good price, and good advice. Guaranteed. I rely on these guys for almost everything. You know, a professional painting crew wouldn't even start a job until they got all the help they needed. You shouldn't either. Pros, no. Ask Sherwin-Williams.
Inside your smooth-running engine is a torture chamber. And under these grueling conditions, only one leading motor oil in every grade meets the world's toughest requirements for viscosity breakdown. Castrol. Castrol provides maximum protection against viscosity and thermal breakdown. So use Castrol. Why make things tougher on your engine? Castrol GTX, engineered for today's smaller cars.
Now, free NFL team football when you buy a case of Castrol GTX at all nationwide stores.
Did you ever wonder where the dogs get their bark? We're not talking about that kind of bark. We're talking about this kind of bark. Hardwood, cypress, and pine bark mulch. Landscapers Wholesale supplies all your landscaping needs. Garrett Corporation and Landscapers Wholesale, the official landscape material supplier of the Cleveland Browns. Call 581-0100 today for all your landscape supply needs.
All right, there you see some Browns fans up from Kent, Ohio, the Carpenters. They're viewing the game from their hotel room here at the Sky Dome Hotel. This game brought to you by Mullinax Ford, your regional Ford superstore, east in Wickliffe, west in Amherst, south in Canton. Ed Mullinax Ford, the official car dealer of the Cleveland Browns. And the Patriots pitch the ball back to Russell, and he gets inside the 20 at the 19-yard line, just back to the line of scrimmage. Mike Johnson making the stop there.
Mike Johnson makes a stop, but Terry Taylor, number 24, is the guy that made the play.
And also brought to you by WMMS WHK, Browns Radio, dynamic duo. 3rd and 8 now for New England.
On most airlines, business travelers usually buy an unrestricted coach ticket and get this seat. So what's the difference? With Continental's A fare, the same ticket gets you this seat. That's the difference. With ordinary frequent flyer programs, you eventually get free travel. So what's the difference? Continental's One Pass lets you earn free travel faster than any other program. That's the difference.
If you want big savings, don't go to your bank. Go to Finast and save 4 ways. Guaranteed value generic brands, Finast brand, national brands, sensational brand. There, that ought to increase your interest.
Save on value packs of Western-style pork ribs, only 88 cents per pound. Hunt Snack Pack Pudding, all varieties, only 98 cents. And this week, Ultra Tide liquid or powder laundry detergent is only $5.99.
Your store, for all the finest reasons, including more ways to save.
Perfect fit. Hi, I'm Chevy Chase. You know, on my new show, I won't be just sitting at my desk talking to guests. No, sir, not me. I'll be moving around in and out of the audience, bobbing and weaving and all stuff like that. Sorry. That's why I said to Fox, careful, everybody. That's why I told Fox I needed a camera that could not possibly miss the most important shot in this show, my close-up. And this is what the engineers came up with, a $300,000.
Chevy Chase, coming to late nights this fall on Fox.
Buckle up, Cleveland. It's Brown season. No airbags. No brakes. So fasten your seatbelts, folks. The Browns are back in the driver's seat. Thank you. Woof. Woof.
$100,000. Now there are twice as many drawings, twice as many winners every week in Buckeye 5. On average, a dozen people will win $100,000 this week, and a dozen next week, and the week after that. Now with 4 weekday drawings, there are more $100,000 winners all over Ohio. It's a lot of people. It's a lot of money. It's the easiest big win ever.